Last day of March. This is some lettuce that has been in here over winter and it's now growing quite a bit. There's a lot of green algae on it, but I'll sort that out. There's also some spinach I put in there the other week. This is yet to be sorted, weeded, and then obviously planted up. Back there in front of my large greenhouse has yet to be sorted out, but I've got time because what I want up there is my Crown Prince winter squash, and I haven't even planted them yet, so there's time. I have garlic in the greenhouses. Under there's beetroot, turnips, carrots, and we'll see how they do. This little patch of ground that I had peas in last year, I think, and it was fenced off because of mason going on it. I've decided I'm not going to grow any veg in there. I'm going to have just flowers in there. What flowers? I don't know. So I've taken the fencing off and it's just a dumping ground until I've got the flowers ready. This ground is all composted and weeded so I can plant in it. Don't know what yet, but the last of my Savoy cabbages, I think that needs pulling and eating. So that's over the next few days. Under this cover here is 2 rows of Hurst green shaft peas, which only grow to about 18 inches, 2 foot. So they'll be alright there. I have some, I think these are Oregon sugar pod. These are supposed to grow to about 5 foot tall. So I've put a contraption up. How it will work, I don't know. In the pallet collars side of my garage, I have alderman peas along the back of all 3 beds, and I've put this netting up so they can climb up it because they're supposed to get to about 6 foot. I've got spring onions in the front there, and I will do the same on the other 2, but I'm going to do them at different times so I have a succession. In my greenhouse, the little greenhouse, you can see the elephant garlic. I have got 5 pots of my first early and what's left of my broad beans, and there's lots of them, so I can put them where slugs have demolished them and they didn't last, so I can gap, if you like. I think it's called gapping. I've got what's left of my peas, the Hurst green shaft, but they can be gapping again. And there's garlic and potatoes, first early potatoes. Some are just starting to sprout now. This is my porch, and yes, it's crowded with a lot of stuff that needs sorting out, but I am clearing beds ready to plant up. So I've got yet another bowl full of leeks, curly kale, purple sprouting broccoli, and we'll have them tomorrow in something. There's some plants up here that I can plant out because there's onions, Bedfordshire champion, but they're not, the roots aren't holding together too well yet, but they're lasting out here without cover on. On Friday I planted up a load of onions. They're yellow sweet Spanish onion, which is supposed to be good to store us. So we'll see if I even get any to grow. But I'll fleece them over because we're still having some coldish times and cold winds. I've still got some leeks left, but there's just this clump in this middle pallet bed, and broad beans for Sutton in this end one. I've cleared the bed, it's got a lot of weeds in, but I'll sort that out tomorrow because that's where my potatoes are going to go. Me shallot potatoes. I've got some overwintering shallots and onions in there, so hopefully I will have some onions. This is still like a building site because we are in the middle of doing it, but you can see where my porch is. I used to have a fence along there. I've still got a fence, but we've made a smaller one. This is going to be a raised bed. Many different plans for it, we'll see. This bit at the front I'm going to have mainly paved with the concrete circle I've got to hold my blueberries. Another angle from the front, my little greenhouse with the broad beans in front of it, and they are purple flowering broad beans. But as you can see, a lot of soil dirt bindweed as well. I'm haunted by that. But later is going to move this to level out where the stones are going at the front, because this came off the driveway. It's not very good soil, so it'll be alright under the stones, but the pile at the back isn't too bad, so he's going to use that to raise the level of that big raised bed. This area that's in front of my porch, it's going to get paved, and I'm going to have potato pots there, and probably a strawberry pot as well. So this soil was where the chickens were, so it's going to be having quite a bit of goodness in it. So when he digs it out level to put the pavement stones down, he will be putting it on this bed because it'll help. Certainly won't harm. And that's it. That's the reason why I haven't been putting videos out, because my mind is taken up by what needs doing, what needs planting, what needs sowing, where I want this new bed sorted out, sorting out the porch and everything, and it's difficult, but you can see some of the seeds that are coming through. Thank you. Bye.